So how you doing? My name is DBJ and you know the deal. It's early in the morning. Once again, it's fucking raining. It's been raining since last night. And I'm wearing this because my hair is a mess and I don't have anything else to cover it with, okay? It's not because I want to look fashion or I don't know. If I'm right, this should be the last episode of Hygge. We can finally figure out if I'm gonna commit suicide or not. Let's see. A Danish job. You're starting to wonder if you should find a Danish job. Your freelancing makes you enough money by American standards, but with higher taxes here it will be a bit of a squeeze. You feel like you need another stream of income. You start looking for Danish jobs, but there's not much that is in service industry or tech work that you're not qualified for. You apply for an entry level position at your girlfriend's company when there's an opening. You don't have direct experience, but there's enough related experience that you feel like it should be a fit. The interview process takes months. You go through 2 rounds and everything seems to go well enough. In the final round, they go with someone else who has more related experience. Ironically enough, the other person has the same name as you. During one of your interviews, you happen to run into the owner of the company on the way in. Good to see you again, he tells you, shaking your hand. You smile and secretly wonder if he's forgotten your name. It turns out later that he hasn't, because he refers to you by name the next time the two of you run into each other. Does that mean I'm gonna become the CEO later on? Whatever. Conference. In spring, you head back to the States twice for conferences. Confohunt, I don't know how to. Once is the Game Developers Conference, which you go with your girlfriend. This year, you don't get sick like you did last year, and you get to have fun in France. You see a friend from college and get to asking how he feels about moving to the Bay Area. He moved for a job, but now he's between jobs and a bit frustrated. The other is the Fitness Summit Conference, which you go to every year. You plan to stop in Michigan for the week before so that you can see your family. Your mother makes fun of you for growing your hair out. Are you just going to keep growing it? Yes, as far as I know. Mom, let me live my own life. You hang out at a couple get-togethers with your old literary friends. It feels weird being away from them, but it also feels both weird and comforting to look back and see how little some people have changed. At the conference, you hang out with your friends from past years. You're a real fitness professional now. You really make money in the industry. People know you. People you don't know introduce themselves to tell you that they have followed you on Instagram. You get hammer and laugh with a friend about various pieces of drama over the past year. How many bits of in-drama make me feel like you belong? You still feel jealous seeing how well some of your other friends have done for themselves, but this just motivates you to get back to work when the conference is over. Whew. Fitness professional. Yes, I guess. I don't know. I'm not doubting that at the job. I'm not saying no. I respect it. Whatever. I don't know what to criticize. I just want to criticize something. Sorry, it's early in the morning. I haven't done my daily doses of criticism. Okay, friends. You're finally starting to have friends, mostly among your girlfriend's co-workers. They get together, a group of co-workers who all go work out together at the same gym. The same gym you work out at. You're added to the group and sometimes you get to work out together. Oh, that's true. That's true friendship, man. If you work out with your friends, you're on the right path, I mean. When there are work events, do you know who to hang out with now? Sometimes you go out for drinks after work. This always turns into a 6-hour-long affair. One company party goes from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. with free drinks throughout. You get really drunk and interact with the owner of the company. You can't remember much, but you hope you haven't embarrassed yourself. Hey. I'm learning Danish. You tell one of your girlfriend's Danish co-workers at another party. I'm so sorry to hear that. She replies with a laugh. Ha ha ha. Shut up. You're friends with half the company on Facebook now. Many of them recognize you by sight, including the receptionist every time you stop by to pick your girlfriend up from the office. You're her boyfriend, right? Yeah, that's me. People start visiting too. Friends flying in from the States, sometimes they're on their way to other places. They just got business in Europe. You spend time playing video games with friends in the States over Skype, even though it's sometimes hard to coordinate timing. You gotta social media to keep your company at least. There's a couple of friends in London. Plane tickets to London are about $50 and it costs a lot more just to go around London once you're there. London, it's expensive as hell. I haven't been in London, but I know some people. Apparently, there's taxes to move between areas of the city. I mean, you can drink on the street, so I think it's fair. You visit London a couple times. One time you drive a rental car, even though you're terribly anxious about driving on the other side of the road. You like the feel of London. You do throughout reading with one of your friends. Writing this now, you don't remember what you reading said, but you seem to remember it conforming your subconscious biases about what is going on in your life at the time. Great struggle followed by great success. Or sometimes along those lines. Whatever, tarot lines, or tarot cards, I don't believe in that thing. I was gonna say crap. Don't believe in that crap. Language cool. How's my Danish going? Damn. Your language classes are 4 hours a day, 4 days a week. The other time requirement is a lot, but not impossible to handle. Oh, no! Okay. Your classmates are mostly Europeans from various countries: Germany, Belgium, Italy, Ukraine, Bosnia, Russia, Turkey, and more. They all speak perfect English. There's an Italian man who works for a ski resort. When the weather gets warmer, his company pays for him to live in other countries so that he can pick up another languages and communicate with their visitors better. Oh, well, that's just delightful. Can I work with one of those companies? That'll be better. That'll be awesome. That'll be great, actually. This is his second year in Denmark. This is incomprehensible to you. There's an Italian woman who's 8 months pregnant. At some point, the topic of motherly lips comes up. Everyone is shocked to hear that there's none in the US. She ends up giving birth partway through the class and has to leave early. Oh shit! One day your teacher mentions that smoking is becoming cool again with the youth in Denmark. You reply that in the US it's just vaping now. Have your classes starts at you as if it's the grossest thing they ever heard. They're shocked to realize how popular it is in the States. Okay. What's the difference between smoking and vaping? I mean, no, I don't know. I don't want to get into that topic. I don't like smoking. Don't smoke. But vaping, well, what's the difference there? Field trip. One of your Danish teachers takes your classes out on a field trip. Everyone gets assigned a different landmark, has to write a short presentation in Danish, and then the class goes around to the landmarks and listens to everyone's short presentations. It's the first time you have really seen everything, even though you live downtown now. You just didn't get out enough to explore and didn't have the right perspective on everything. Now that you see it, you laugh at how you used to think everything was flat and boring. Well, it's still pretty flat, the entire country, but it's nothing not boring. But it's not boring, okay. You feel more Danish now, like you have passed some imaginary test. You give a visiting friend a tour of the city and your girlfriend is surprised to see how much of the city you know. A leisure. Okay. You don't play as many video games as you used to do. I can relate with that, buddy. You find it harder to really just sit down and enjoy a large stretch of own time alone. Between the girls and your girlfriend and working as a freelancer when you can always get emails asking for help, you just fall into this natural state of always working. When you're watching television, you have a tendency to multitask with other tasks. When you're playing games, you tend to have a television up in the background. You realize you play a lot more mobile games than you used to do, because you can get into a core gameplay loop, play as long as you want, and then quit whenever you want. You don't need time momentum the way you do with some console or PC games. You'll never have thought you end up like this, but here you are. At the same time, this doesn't feel like a bad thing. For the first time in your life, you don't really feel stressed out, and you feel like you're doing work that you're happy to do. You really don't mind. Working feels almost relaxing. All the same, It's nice to be alone without any work from time to time. Okay. Strength. Am I getting stronger? Am I squatting like a boss? Probably yes. You went to powerlifting because it suited you psychologically. It was simple, mathematical, and focused more on function over form. You don't need to focus as much on diet or worry about judging. You just train your hardest, do your best, and see how good you are. At the same time, you haven't competed in years, even though you are a coach and you train many clients who do compete. This is mostly due to your traveling. With so many moves, it's been hard to get settled in one place and find a competition. Then there was the leg injury, which has made it hard for you to squat much up until you recently. You can compete in push-pull divisions, where the squat isn't included, but you don't really want to compete unless you can compete in the full total open divisions. This means that you probably won't be able to compete for another year or two while your leg strength catches back up. Then there's the fact that you're living in a foreign country now. There's a powerlifter gym in Copenhagen, but it's a bit too far out for you to go regularly. You don't really know how to find Danish powerlifting competitions yet, but that's fine because it's not really about the competition for you. I mean, you can always look it up on Google, like powerlifting competition Denmark, and I'm pretty sure that you will get something bloody. You don't really care how much you can show your strength. All you really care about is getting stronger, pushing your limits, being your best self. So long as your numbers keep going up, you can just wait until you're ready to compete again. You got another 5-10 years left before aging makes you less competitive. You got time. You can keep getting stronger. It's almost been a year. Summer again. Oh fuck, man. Okay. Damn, man, this game is fucking long. How am I gonna spend here like fucking 10 years? Yeah. Probably we'll have to make another video of this. Let's continue. Dennis Colley. What the fuck is a Dennis Colley? Your birthday is in July 27. Whew. You feel both old and young at the same time. You feel like you accomplished more in your life by now. Like you have more money, more fame, and more respect. You know you're doing well for yourself, but you're still jealous of some of your friends who have done much better than you. You and your girlfriend discuss and decide that your birthday present will be a new cat. You always wanted one when you were a kid, but no one else in your family was allergic. She'll pay for the adoption fees. What the fuck, a cat? A dog, man. Dog? Superior? Cat. Cats? No. Fuck 'em. You pick up an adoption center that's about a half hour away by public transit. You pick up a beautiful grey cat named Dana Scully by her former owner. You like the name, and you keep it. Dana is kind of shy and anxious about loud noises, but very friendly when she wants to be. Like any other fucking cat, you mean? Dana spends the first week hiding under your bed and stealing your hair ties. She doesn't leave your room much, but you buy her a cat bed and she starts sleeping there instead. The 8-year-old loves cats to death. She's really having a hard time avoiding bothering the cat. Everyone loves having the cat in the house and everyone feels a bit happier now that she's here. You have to take her back to the shelter a week later to get a shot. This time you're taking the transit alone. That is much more manageable and less anxious this time traveling. Okay, so god damn it, I thought I would have ended this game by now. But it's taking me a little bit more time, so yeah, I don't know. Oh shit, I forgot to do that bit of the intro with Denmark hiding some truth, right? Okay, I don't know. Let's just chill, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully the last one. Okay, bye.